Alright guys, so coming back to the channel, letting you guys know where I've been, what I've been doing. So basically I've been flipping cars and I've been detailing a lot. Like, I have my own kind of business I've been doing, which is really helping. So that's all just this week that I've gotten done. And I have a few more to do here this coming, next 2 days. But so that's what I've been doing. My whole day's been detailing customers' cars. But this is my current flip car. It's a 1997 Honda Civic EX Coupe. So this one has the VTEC in it, and it is basically one of the higher trim levels, I believe, from my understanding of the year. So what I've done to it, well, when I got it, it was everything was done to it when I got it besides window tint, wheels, brakes, and under the hood nothing was painted or anything like that. But previous owner did, he put these wheels on it, lowered it on coilover sleeves. These are NK wheels, brand new tires, and then he did like LED headlights, which are super bright. He did the intake, the ignition wires, and then that's about it. There's a couple other small things here and there, but for the most part, that's what he did. And then I got it within the first 2 days. I pulled off the valve cover, painted it, put a valve cover gasket. I think it looks really good. I cleaned under the engine bay a little bit. I've been daily driving it for like a week, almost a week now. Oh, he had the headers and the full exhaust too, which sounds super good. It's not ricey at all. I have an entire video coming out on why you guys should consider one of these as your daily driver alongside your LS4. I just made a video about daily drivers. I'm going to say this is a good one. It's awesome. I hated Honda Civics really before this, just from, all the Rice Boys and stuff. But this car is actually super clean and super, super fun to drive. It is a 5-speed manual. You can't even see. I don't want to open the door. Oh, whatever. Oh, it also has a Viper alarm system, which previous owner installed. So you can see in there, it is a manual. Has a Sony radio, whatnot. It's really clean. But the biggest thing is it's lowered. It's got nice wheels. It's got the SI spoiler, I believe. And then, the stuff he already did to it. But like I said, I completely sandblasted the wheels because they were so old and so corroded and so ugly. Yes, they're nice NKs, but they were so bad. I completely took them all off, sanded them, and painted them. I put drilled and slotted rotors and ceramic pads on the front. I painted the calipers like that flat gray, Nardo gray, whatever. I got the windows tinted by Lifestyle Tint in Princeton, Minnesota. Super good, super good, super good. Highly recommend them. $140 to get all the windows tinted with ceramic carbon window tint. And it's just super clean little car, minus that side over there, which is I don't know if I went over there, which you'll see I'm working on. And then I wrapped the spoiler. It's really filthy right now, and I screwed up right here, but I don't even care, whatever. It's just a little daily. And carbon fiber, as you can see. So it looks pretty cool. It's a little different, just the top piece on the spoiler. It's got these couple little dents here, and then this was a rust hole. And that's the only rust on the car, minus right here, which was just surface rust. I just kind of painted over, sanded it, painted. But it's just a flip car, but I'm doing cheap things to it that are going to make the value go up. Got the Lifestyle Tint decal right there. But this is the biggest thing with the car that bothers me. This car was only $900, has 250,000 miles, but the motor with paperwork has 70K. And overall, it's in pretty good shape. Mine is this. Whatever happened here, I don't know. I'm probably not going to do much to it. I'm going to see if there's anything I can do to it, but I don't think there is. And then that rust hole, which I have Bondo sitting on it, and then filler. Right now, it's smooth, flat. I just got to sand the filler once it dries, the red stuff. And then paint, and you won't even be able to tell that was there. So, and then I wrapped the gas cap in carbon fiber also. So, I don't know, just little touches. Some people don't like the gas cap. I think it looks kind of cool, whatever. It's got a sunroof, everything works. But now I need to do the little O-ring inside the distributor here because it leaks. That's what's causing the oil down there. Slowly, very slowly. That's been building up for years. But because first it was the valve cover gasket, now it's the O-ring inside the distributor, which is leaking, which is because it's bad. So the previous owner included all this in the sale. So here's that guy. I also have the, I think he called this a rear end link, something like that. So this has to go on. It's a little bit of a screech, or like a, I don't know how to pronounce it. When you're going up and down like hills and stuff, or like up inclines, down stuff, when the suspension has to move in the rear. This little guy, which it's like one of these right here, kind of makes like a screeching noise up and down, or like a creaking noise. That's what I'm looking for. So that's that, and then right here we have a gasket for the exhaust for the downpipe, which he said already has a decent, but this is a better one that he already had. So yeah, but it is a full Godspeed mono exhaust system. So it is a good exhaust system. It's a really nice little car. It's super fun to drive around. I have had so much fun driving this car. It's unreal. What else? Oh, I ordered a carbon creation spoiler for it. It's like the SI spoiler, which is identical to this, but it's carbon fiber, real carbon. So that's going to look super sick when I get it put on, because this wrap is really garbage. But I wanted to try wrap, and most of it turned out really nice. Just that one spot I screwed up on, and then kind of underneath it where I'm turning under, there's where I had to cut around the brake light. There's a lot of crinkles. But that turned out perfect. But yeah, it's a nice little car. And then I just have to adhesive this piece back on. And what do we got in here? Super clean. It was filthy. I of course went right away and detailed it in here in my garage, and turned out super nice. Got the little, you can see them up there, the DSM badge and the STI badge he left in here. I went ahead and Gorilla glued those on. I gotta be careful. I can't shut the doors too hard on this car, otherwise the alarm will go off, because the Viper alarm is very sensitive. And I also found this Mugen SI Mugen badge. It's a super special trim in the trunk. Thought I'd throw it on there, be a little bit ricey, but no, I love this car. And then I got, as you guys can see here, you've probably already seen it, I got this for $30 off Facebook Marketplace. It is a real carbon fiber, Carbon Creations hood with a hood dump, because I was gonna, if I end up keeping this car, I'm going turbo. But I mean, I have a lot of freaking offers in like a day of posting it. I have so many offers that are doubling my money, even after I put about $220, $30 into it. And the spoiler and the mirrors I ordered, the mirrors are also Carbon Creations mirrors, carbon fiber, was about $220 total between the two. So I'm in it about $450, I'll say, with gas that I put in it, which is super good on gas, super cheap, $18 to fill the tank. I don't know, guys. I can't express how fun these little cars are. This is an EJ8 in the VIN, so it does have VTEC. And it is really fun. You can definitely feel it kick in at about 5,100 RPMs, which I always thought VTEC was like a gimmick. Yeah, I thought it was just ricey. No, it's actually pretty sweet. It's pretty fun. You can definitely feel the car pick up. And it sounds pretty cool. This car does not sound ricey. The exhaust, the tip has a silencer in it, which kind of is ricey, but I'm going to go ahead and paint that silencer so you can't see it. I'll show you guys. So if you take that silencer out, he said this car screams, like it's super loud, and I want to hear what it sounds like for myself, so I'm going to take it out just because I want to paint it and hear it. And I'm going to put it back in. It sounds really, really good. It's a really deep tone, zero high-pitched fart sound, because it's a real exhaust. So that's nice, and it is 100%, 150% rust-free underneath it, suspension, everything. Everything is super clean. All right, so I got the intake off, distributor. I had just the distributor off, but then I dropped, there's 3 bolts that hold it, 1, 2, 3. I dropped the far one, and I'll be darned. It's gonna be hard to show. I don't have a light. I should have bought a light while I was there. God dang it. If you guys can see, that guy, that gray thing is the starter. Well, it's back here under it. Now, with a proper light, oh, you can see it. You guys see that thing right there? That's the bolt. And I had no way of getting it. I banged it. I have no idea where it's at. So I went and just tried to buy a new distributor bolt, but they don't sell them. O'Reilly's didn't. And Yeah, you guys can see that O-ring not working too good. So, got this guy, hoping this will do the trick. Oh no. Doesn't want to fit down there. That's our... Oh, there she be. There she be. Guessing in the dark. Take a shot in the dark, and we got her. I didn't even know where I was putting it. I just jammed it under the starter, and that pulled it out. So I thought I was seeing like a black O-ring. It didn't even have an O-ring on it. So got that on. I'm going to put that sucker back, and there'll be no more oil leaking. While I have this off, I'm going to go ahead and clean down there a little bit. It's kind of grody. All right, she's all buttoned up. Got the O-ring on, the bolts down. Intake back on. And I did take the silencer out of the exhaust. I want to hear what it sounds like. I'm sure it's going to be loud. This car has no cat and no resonator. So, and it's headers. But there's the silencer. It's two little Allen wrench pins to put it back in if I want, which I'm 99.999% sure I'm gonna hit it in neutral and push out so the exhaust is out here when I start it, not in the house. But it looks way better without the silencer. But because it doesn't look like a little, like, it's a big pipe, which looks decent. You know, it's real burnt titanium. But then if you put the silencer in, it's like there's a little pea shooter inside of it, which looks terrible. That's not that much louder on startup. It's really not that much louder on startup. Okay, yeah, it's louder. It's all the stock stuff it came with. All right, let's go for a little cruise. Oh yeah. Crack these windows. I can roll them down now because I got them tinted like 4.5 days ago. They say to wait 3 days. I usually wait about 4. Whoops. Let's see how she is. Wait for this car to go by. I'm just taking it around the block. I'm sure I'm going to put that thing back in it, but don't hear any clunking or anything. It's just the exhaust. It's not terrible driving normal. Oh my god, it drones so bad though. Wow. I don't hear like a high-pitched farting sound though. You know, like that ricey sound. It still doesn't have that because it's an actual performance header back exhaust. But it is pretty freaking loud. I didn't downshift, so it kind of wanted to die. I'm gonna set you guys down for 2 seconds. Yeah, so she's not quiet. Let's see what we can do here on camera. It's hard with one hand. Oh, the whistle from the intake and then the exhaust actually sounds pretty sweet. It gets a little bit of that high-pitched sound at the once VTEC hits, it seems like. But let's go down to second and see what we can't do. It's hard one-handed, I'm sorry. So it's gonna be rough. This is gonna actually conclude the video. I just want to do these little clips of getting that silencer out. I think I'm gonna keep it out for a couple days and see how I like it. It's once you're in the right gear driving, just cruising like a normal speed, it's fine. I was kind of cruising around a little bit. This is what the silencer looks like, just this black piece. And yeah, see, it looks like a pea shooter. That's why I don't like it. And then it kind of restricts. You know, it has great flow all the way back, headers back, but then it restricts it once it gets to the end. So I'm going to put that in the trunk. I have a box of parts and cleaning stuff in the trunk. Put that in the two little screws. I'll put those in the glove box or the center console, whatever one. And it looks a lot better though. That's for sure. Now it's just like a titanium actual like muffler. So it's pretty loud, but even my girlfriend came out, she said it's loud, but it's not, she said it's not bad either. And she'll definitely tell me. So catch up with you guys in the next video. Got some stuff to talk about on this little thing and a couple things for maybe a GTP I'm looking at for the channel that's cammed, which would be kind of cool. So, and that would just be, it's like $2,000 or best offer. So it'd be another flip car that I would keep for a little bit and have fun with, and make a bunch of videos with. And pretty soon there's gonna be an LS4 sitting right here. I swear to God. I want one actually for the winter, believe it or not, so I can have some fun. And they also have heated seats, so have some fun in the winter, heated seats, cold start, stuff like that. So yeah, definitely before the snow.